You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, and here is what's up with the weather. Let me tell you, the humidity it came back yesterday afternoon. I was out mowing the lawn at the worst possible time, which is about 3 or 4 a.m. That's actually 3 or 4 a.m. would also be the worst possible time, actually, as well, for everyone, mostly the neighbors, and you can't see where you're mowing. But I was mowing at like 3 p.m. yesterday. And man, although it was not very sunny, it was like hazy, some smoke overhead, some high clouds. Man, it was pretty humid. We'll keep the humidity inching up a little bit today, except we'll use the humidity to get some rainfall. And you may be seeing some rain showers move through this morning. Really, at any point of the day today, passing showers and thunderstorms are possible. And that will, of course, wholly determine just how warm we end up getting. If, it's dry for much of the afternoon, and it's like 85 degrees today, and it's a humid 85 degrees at that. Maybe the 85 feels more like 90. But if we get pretty decently consistent passing showers and thunderstorms, then it's only like 80 for a high. We're starting off this morning temperatures in the 70s. So counting on some cloud cover and some rainfall to move through to some extent. It's just a matter of how widespread is it and how does it keep temperatures down. So as you go out the door this morning and get ready for the day, just plan on there being showers and thunderstorms passing through. Probably at some point, it's just some people will have stormier days than others. Like maybe the afternoon time here, like early afternoon, there's a hint for a wetter period. But the stormiest period overall, it looks like it's going to be tonight into Thursday morning. Then there may be like inches of rainfall in your yard when you wake up tomorrow morning. We're looking at a potential for some potent amounts of precipitation. Like a lot of rain. Like there may be some flash flood warnings or some flood advisories get issued by tomorrow morning with how much rainfall is coming. Like 1 to 3 inches of rain, maybe more than that, just based on what's coming today through tomorrow morning. And there may even be some severe weather as well, with some damaging wind gusts to go along with this. Hail is not a concern, and not really so much for tornadoes either. But tonight, especially kind of further south of Kansas City, some severe weather is possible, but thunderstorms is possible. Thunderstorms are possible for everybody. Thursday is looking mainly dry. We'll see if we can get back up into the middle 80s for high temperatures there. And then some disagreement here on what's going to happen tomorrow night into Friday morning. There might be some more thunderstorms that come through again Thursday night into Friday morning. That could end up being another pretty heavy period of thunderstorms. It's just a matter of where does that stuff actually set up. Does it set up further off to the west or does it set off right over us? And I got to tell you, if we do end up getting in both of these overnight periods of thunderstorms, there may be 4 inches or more in the ground in some places by Saturday, or rather for sure by Saturday, but by Friday afternoon. We're going through a pretty stormy period here. Friday, unfortunately, though, we may warm back up pretty quickly. We may get back into the 90s on Friday, and that could push the heat index into the upper 90s. As you know, it's summertime. When it rains, it evaporates, and it gets into the air, and then we start wearing the air. That's not comfortable. And then we have a little mini heat wave here coming. I think Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, highs in the middle 90s possible. The heat index close to 100 Saturday, maybe stronger or higher than 100 around Sunday and Monday. And Tuesday, we'll have to see about the heat there as rain chances start to show back up around Tuesday. The wind starts to crank up a little bit Sunday through Tuesday, and so that helps offset, the hot outdoor conditions somewhat. But then at the same time, those stronger winds actually help warm us up a little bit better atmospherically. And the humidity is a little higher around Monday and Tuesday as well. But there still is a pretty good hint showing up from Tuesday through the entirety of the week to maybe get another stormy period here, especially Tuesday night into Wednesday, but it's a week away. But generally next week, Tuesday onward, another stormy period and therefore hopefully cooler period with highs in the 80s. On the days in which we don't end up getting rain, it might be closer to 90. And on the days in which we get rain, it might be about 80. In any event, the humidity is probably sticking around just by virtue of there being rain chances. Even if it rains, it'll all evaporate back into the air. Voila. Pressure outlook. Pressure's rising throughout the day today. Some minor falls, but it looks like next Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is a pretty big dip in pressure around then, which, it's kind of weird. Like usually the pressure falls coincide with the rain chances, but the pressure is actually falling whenever there's warm temperatures. Kind of weird, but that's what's going on with that. Let me give you the pollen report. The pollen report is brought to you by the Kansas City Allergy and Asthma Associates. Go to kcallergy.com. You can get the pollen count there and find out more information about their services. And I'm someone that suffers from something that they actually help out with. That's sinusitis. I got a problem. If I get allergies, there is like an 80% chance I'm going to get sinusitis. So Kansas City Allergy and Asthma Associates can help you out with that. Nevertheless, the mold count is in the medium or the moderate category. It is the weeds, the shrubs, the grasses that are low. They're still being picked up there on the allergy reports. I got a nephew that's suffering from some pretty bad allergies right now. And so I'm thinking, hey, must be the weed or the shrub pollens that are getting to him. Poor guy's really going through it. All right, recapping the forecast. Passing showers and thunderstorms possible throughout the whole day, but tonight is when it's going to be pretty stormy overall. Temperatures 80 to 85 today, closer to 85 tomorrow. Maybe getting to 90 with really humid conditions after another chance of rain Thursday night and into Friday. Middle 90s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with the heat index near 100. Maybe staying near 90 for next Tuesday, but rain chances showing back up Tuesday and onward into next week. Thank you so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. Have a good one.